Hello everyone, welcome back to my fourth after action report. What had happened today? Yes, um, now you can see Great Britain. Great Britain is this part of Canada and this part right of Venezuela. This is Great Britain at the moment. Why? Let's start as always with a view on the European theater. The Germans took the whole island of Great Britain. After the divisions were lost in France, they saw their chance to engage the whole British mainland and they took Little Ireland. Now we have no further point or anything else we can use as a support station to engage the Germans in Europe. In meantime, the war between Soviet Union and Germany started, and the Soviets are marching forward at the moment. So the Allied are at the moment completely out of the European theater. Furthermore, they need to defend their east coast due to the fact that the Germans landed in Canada, and I think my buddy just took the time to set up new divisions for an engagement possibly in Europe or anywhere else in the world. Those are all divisions for the, let's say, European theater. I at the moment build no new divisions for the Pacific theater because it's working well as I planned, and I will take this directly to jump to the Pacific region because in the European theater nothing special. So, Pacific region. Where should I start? Yes, I had the chance to build up 2 carrier fleets. Now I have this one led by Jester Nimitz with the 4 carriers, and I set up another one fleet with only 3 carriers but with nearly the same setup, and those 2 carrier fleets are now there to hunt the Japanese fleet. I think 5 minutes before we ended the session for this week, there were a naval engagement with around about 100 ships of the Japanese fleet and my 28 ships. Now 24 are left because I lost 4 destroyers. But in this naval combat, I heavily damaged a lot of ships of the Japanese fleet, and furthermore, I shoot down each single plane of Japan. They do not have at the moment any aircrafts, and it will take some time to rebuild them. Up to that point, I will have again naval supremacy, and now I start to hunt the battleships which are left in a short engagement through my torpedo bombers into the battle and disengage. And this is the thing I do again and again to damage the Japanese ships. These are some words to the naval combats, which from my point of view working very well, working as planned, and I think Japan will not have the chance during the next session to throw anything against those carriers, and hopefully, yeah, it will last some time. You can see here some marine divisions from my side. I've sent submarine divisions to the Philippines due to the fact that Japan try to take the Philippines only with 5 divisions, and to buy me some time. This was an engagement only to buy some time, because I already have planned the invasion of Iwo Jima, which is one of the biggest key points in my strategy. I will send 2 marine divisions. I think how long it will take. They are prepared in 2 days. I will send those 2 divisions again on the south side of the combat to possibly cut off the Japanese here in this harbor. But it's only a mission. That's the reason why I only sent 2 divisions to buy more time. That I have enough time to take Iwo Jima, set up my planes on Iwo Jima, and that will be one of the biggest parts of my strategy to secure this island. When Iwo Jima is secured, I will bring all my strategic and tactical bombers to Iwo Jima and start to bomb the Japanese mainland. Until my first carrier fleet can hunt down some Japanese ships. As soon as the second carrier fleet is arriving, I set up naval supremacy around Japan to hold the Japanese fleet on their homeland, and then I think the Pacific is wide open for my marine invasions with another part of the fleet. So I still have a lot of ships, and I built some new light cruisers and destroyers, and that's the idea. At the moment I have enough carriers, because after I crushed the whole Japanese air fleet on their carriers, I am started only to build light cruisers and destroyers for screening ships, because in naval battles I will lose sometimes some screening ships, and I can directly replace them, and my carriers can all the time stay in combat and launch their torpedo bombers and fighters against the enemy fleet. From a research point, nothing special. We are just checking out the industry. We have some bonus on radar. In air, I now started to tech the Avenger, because I did not have an idea what I otherwise should do with my Pacific slot. Floating fortress and so on, it skips only battleship organization, and yeah, I'm quite happy at the moment. On a later stage I will possibly need to take down to carrier battle groups, but at the moment I'm quite happy with that outcome, and therefore I will set up new torpedo bombers. I think it's mostly the land-based unit I would need in the future, due to the fact that I have enough airstrips here in the Pacific. And the idea is, if I can hold the Japanese fleet to secure their mainland and to engage them there, if I have naval supremacy, possibly I can make a hard engagement on their mainland. Otherwise, the other Pacific regions are wide open to me, and I can throw the Marines into battle. So, from a Pacific point of view, I'm still on track, and the problem is that the morale of the team is a bit down due to the fact that UK was lost and the British player now only have their fleet. But I told them since 2 weeks, eat dirt, eat dirt, eat dirt. We can win this. The idea now is to take Japan out, as they took out England, UK, and then we can look what had happened with the Soviet Union against Germany. and we can a new plan, and we can rebuild our European theater. So, thank you for watching. After the next After Action report, I hopefully can, show you a Stars and Stripes flag over Iwo Jima, and see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.